Imagine you're on a high-speed train, but you've been stuck at a crossing, stuck in your thoughts, stuck in beliefs that hold you back. And I'm here to show you there's a way to open the gate, hop in, and hit the track at full speed. That is what we're about to do now. No distractions, just straight up transformation. Think of your intention as the fuel for your engine. You wouldn't try to run a race car on mud, right? That's what most people do. When they go through life without a clear purpose, they drift, they meander, and they wonder why things aren't working. But when you have pure, focused intent, it's like setting the GPS to exactly where you want to go. You're not just hoping for the best. You're choosing the outcome and driving toward it, like a sniper zeroing in on their target. When you set an intention, you're not dabbling with ideas or hoping things will fall into place. You're stating your purpose and aligning everything towards it. Ask with intent. I'll do this. Not I'll try to. There's a difference, and the universe, or whatever you want to call it, responds differently to people who say I will. Intent is like gravity. It pulls everything toward it. If you don't have it, your life is just floating aimlessly, like a balloon in the wind. And that, my friend, is a waste of time. Clarity. Use direct, simple language. This one is like building a house with Lego. Simple, clear blocks that stack together. You don't need to use fancy words or jargon to get your point across. It's about cutting through the fog and getting straight to the meat of the matter. Simplicity is your sharpest weapon. Use it wisely. When you're clear, people get it. No mixed signals, no second guessing. Like a map that has big, bold arrows pointing right to your goal. This is what I want. This is how I want to get it. If you're trying to impress with your vocabulary, you've lost them. The power comes in being direct. You save time, and people will follow you. Frequency. Repetition opens cracks. You want your ideas to stick. Keep repeating them. Think of your brain as a stubborn, rusted lock. The more you say something, the more you're chipping away at the rust. Eventually, the lock cracks open, and you've got access to your subconscious mind. You want the new beliefs to stick. Say it over and over again until it's second nature. People don't get this enough. Repetition isn't annoying. It's transformative. It's like carving a river into a rock. Water doesn't try to hammer through the rock with force. It just keeps flowing again and again until it cuts through it. Your mind works the same way. The more you repeat something, the more it takes root. So don't be afraid to say things over and over until the belief shifts. Timing reduces filters. Here's the secret. Timing is everything. It's like trying to catch a wave. You can't force it. You have to wait for the perfect moment and then ride it. When you speak at the right moment, it's like a golden opportunity. The timing reduces people's defenses, because it's like you just caught them with their guard down. You don't need to convince them. You just drop it right when their brain is most receptive. It's science. If you're not timing your words right, you're speaking to their resistance. And that is like trying to talk to a brick wall. Wait for the right moment. Hit them when they're ready to listen. Emotion. Speak from your heart, not fear. Now we're talking about connecting on a level that hits deep. When you speak from your heart, it's like tossing a pebble in the water. Your words ripple outward, and you start creating emotion in others. You speak with passion, with fire, and that is what makes things happen. When you speak from fear, you're just whispering into a void. No one listens, no one cares. Your words die in the air. When you speak with emotion, though, it's like a match to dry kindling. It sparks something in others. They can feel it. They want to follow you. Because they know you're not bullshitting them. You're authentic. And that makes your words carry a weight. It's not about saying the right thing. It's about saying it with conviction, like you lived it. Symbols use metaphor or coded terms. Now let's dive into the power of metaphor. Words are just symbols, and symbols are what drive our brain to create meaning. Think of your words as paint. You can use them to colour a picture, to evoke something deeper. You can speak directly, sure, but when you add metaphor, you're creating a whole world of meaning. Let's say you just want to talk about how easy it is to change beliefs. Instead of saying, you can change your beliefs, try your mind is like a garden. You can pull the weeds of old beliefs and plant new seeds that will grow into trees of power. See what I did there? The metaphor creates a whole picture in your mind and it sticks. That's why storytelling works so damn well. It's not about facts. It's about creating a vision. Silence. Pause between questions. Silence isn't a void. It's a pressure cooker. When you ask a question and then pause, you're putting pressure on the mind to come up with an answer. The brain doesn't like empty space. It starts to fill it with thoughts. And that is when the magic happens. You don't have to fill every moment with words. Let the silence do the heavy lifting. It's like an invisible force that makes people uncomfortable, but in the best way possible. They can't ignore the pressure to respond, and that's when they open up. So the science behind this, these principles, they're backed by neuroscience. Your brain is a pattern-seeking machine. When you repeat things, your brain creates new neural pathways. The more you speak with intent, the clearer your communication. The more your brain processes these ideas and makes them real. Timing, emotions, symbols, all of these, they're like hacks to speak directly to the subconscious mind. You're bypassing all the filters, all the resistance, and getting straight to the heart of the matter. The law of karma is real. What you put out, you get back. If you avoid taking action, or speaking with intent, you're essentially saying to the universe, I'm okay with things staying the same. But when you speak with clarity, when you act with purpose, you're telling the universe you're ready for change. And that is when things get wild, my friend. Now let's talk about the fear of people's reactions. You're afraid of what people will think, right? Of what they might say, how they'll judge you. Well, get the hell over it. People's opinions, they're like background noise in your life's movie. They don't even know what's going on in your head. They're not living your life. So who the hell are they to tell you how to run it? The worst thing you can do is stay silent out of fear. The second you stop letting fear rule your life, you get to be unstoppable. Fear is just a signal telling you it's time to grow. Embrace the discomfort. Imagine a future where you apply all these techniques: intent, clarity, repetition, emotion, silence, symbols. You'll be like a magnet, pulling people to you, drawing them in, helping them change, influencing them in ways that feel natural and easy. Your relationships will deepen, your career will skyrocket, and you'll become a force of nature. Because when you change your internal language, you change the world around you. But if you don't, well, you're stuck. You keep letting life drift by, like a ship with no rudder. You won't get what you want, because you're not actively creating it. And that's the real tragedy here. But hey, it's your choice. You can step into your power or stay comfortable in your old weak belief. But remember, comfort doesn't change anything. Growth does. You want to grow, then make the change. Now take a second, close your eyes. Feel what I've said and realize it's not just words, it's truth. It's your truth.